Hey, how you doing? Hey, look, I'm here to tell y'all, man. These Mandela Effect people, I think they beginning to get updated. Or somebody done infiltrated and was able to throw them off of their path. And the only reason I say that this one lady that was adamant about the scriptures, I'm not gonna mention her name, but now she said don't even worry about it. Live it, change it, change. And I don't recognize that person no more. The person that was doing the video was very passionate, was very concerned about what's going on. But I am gonna say some of these changes are knickknacks. I mean, it's like almost how you just nagging something, just nagging about something that don't matter. And let me explain to you what I mean. The Bible in its history has been changed for many years. Even with these new translations, they've been changing the words. So on the premise that they can't change the word, if they can't change the word, we wouldn't have the NIV, we wouldn't have the new KJV, we wouldn't have new Bibles. It'll be the same Bible that's been written from the beginning. So I'm off that premise. What I do say is when you begin to change the meaning of the Bible or the meaning of the sentence that you're trying to change, and you take the definition and it don't match up to what biblical occurrence happened, then I have issues with that. And I'm gonna give you a perfect example. When you said in Isaiah 45:14, there's no God, you can't explain that away. You can't say, oh, why every other translation said there's no other God or there's none else. You can't just say, well, there's no God was always there, because that's a statement. And I know my Bible shouldn't say that. Now, I don't get concerned about names per se, like Booze. I don't care what his name was. I don't care if Boaz's name was Booze. I don't care if Jeremiah's name was Jeremy. That long as it don't take away from the story. Now, what I do care about is when they started saying that God's name is jealous. That's not one of his names. Then I have offense about certain things like that. But if they say God raised on the 10th day, it don't matter as long as he raised. It don't matter how they beat him. I know they beat him. I don't matter how what day he risen on or died on. It really don't matter as long as I know he died for my sin and that he rose again. Now, it don't matter if they change things like stuff, which was possession. It really don't matter because it's still stuff. Possession, things, your things, possession. So there's multiple ways you can say things. So I don't like to nitpick. I'm not gonna nitpick on them changing cupbearer to butler. I mean, it's no significance of the story. Now, when you started saying in earth and the Lord's Prayer started on earth, that's changing the meaning, because you can't be in earth. You in earth, you're dead. So then that changes the meaning of the sentence. As long as these changes not changing his word meaning and understanding, but when it started being gibberish and like scripture saying that you can eat people and eat their blood, and I did a YouTube video about that. That's not what I remember God talking about. And when God saying, slay them before me, I mean, killing people before me, I don't, that ain't how God, Jesus was talking. Now, lion and a lamb, I don't care what animal it is, as long as it's not taken away from the story. If it's taken away from the meaning of the story, then I will be upset. But if it's not taken away from the meaning of the story, and I don't care of these little changes as long as it don't affect the integrity of the meaning of the word, because the word has been changed from people culture for years. That's King James was in England, and he spoke how they spoke. Now the changes that's made, like the NIV and all that, that's in our face. Now they changing it with time travel or D-Wave computers, so they changing the word from our old Bibles and changing it to something else. And so it's not a translation. It's almost like an invasion of a thing or a bacteria that's affecting our Bible, where it's causing it to be sick. And so that's the only thing I can analogy this thing going on with our Bibles. But I don't want to go and pick out every word, every phrase, as long as it's not taken away from the meaning. Now, I know they're beginning to try to, push the gay agenda a lot, but God says, study to show yourself approved, rightfully dividing the word of truth. So if you got to rightfully divide the word of truth, that means there's some lies intertwined somewhere. So you got to ask God for wisdom and ask God for interpretation and understanding. And that's all I got to say. I know this video been too long. This just was a thought that I had. And just say, man, don't give up on y'all memories. Don't give up on the what's true. Don't just accept, well, it is what it is. You gotta stand firm for something, but don't nitpick everything. I really don't care. Really, Fruit Loops being changed and all that, it still tastes the same. So it really, I know it's a reason, it's a test that they're doing, but it really don't bother me like it used to in the beginning. But yeah, just stay firm and don't give yourself a headache. They already giving us a unnatural headache. Don't cause your body or your mindset to get worse. Thank y'all.